banchoed. So, this is something that I've noticed. Everything, fashion, music, anything you can think of, it's always cyclical. The pendulum will always swing left and right and left and right and left and right. Anything, there will always be this imaginary or figurative pendulum that swings. There was a point in time when people only used free weights. Machines were out of the question. Why? Free weights are superior. Better strength gains, it hits the muscles better, it's better for your flexibility, you're not in like a fixed plane. And then somewhere along the line, no, free weights are bad. Machines allow you to hit the muscles better. There's all this fancy new equipment that you cannot mimic with a free weight. So why would you even do free weights? You're limited. Why not just hop on this machine and it's better? It's easier to load. That was the mentality. Then, when I started lifting is when the free weights came back really popular, because then raw powerlifting became really popular. Everything was about the squat, the bench, the deadlift, how you can get those staple exercises stronger. And now something is happening where the pendulum is swinging back the other way, but not in regards to machines, where we swing so far away from the basics. For example, no one gives a shit about pull-ups anymore. It's all about doing one-arm, cross-body, lat pull-downs because my favorite virgin TikTok influencer told me it was more optimal. By the way, nothing can be more optimal. It's either optimal or it's not. Some people say I take words too literally, but like, fuck me. Words are words. You know what I mean? Like, everyone thinks they're inventing these new exercises or these new concepts. The pendulum always swings. Why? Because the broccoli boys have invaded fitness, and now this will probably happen in 5 to 10 years when influencers are making videos about how there's this new great exercise to build your leg called the barbell back squat. I know that day will happen. It's only a matter of time. I was on Reddit one day and someone was like, barbell rows are the best back exercise because I had never done them before and I had DOMs for 4 days. Okay. Congratulations, fucknut. You just did an exercise that you have not been exposed to with probably a weight that was more than challenging enough to break down your muscle fibers. Of course you're going to be sore for 4 days. And how in 2023 are people still thinking that just because you are sore, that was an effective workout? Should you use every tool that you have available? Yes. But don't tell me that a one-arm lat pull-down with 30 pounds on it is going to grow your back and lats more than any other fucking back exercise. People have gone too far. You want to say let's do some chest-supported rows with a different grip because I've done barbell rows and they're getting a bit stale? Yes, go right ahead. Instead of dumbbell rows, maybe one-arm T-bar rows, go right ahead. But stop trying to compare. Stop trying to convince the rest of the world that what you're doing is solving things. I know this guy on Instagram. I won't even say his name because I think call-out channels are the cringiest, most pathetic ways to grow a channel. But there is an influencer on Instagram, pretty well known, who has talked about optimal joint angles and all this shit, right? And he's talking about how basically like these fancy exercises are better. Squat, bench, deadlift, barbell row, pull up, shoulder press, those are shit, right? You look back at his old videos, and this guy's like young, early 20s. Look back at his old videos when he's doing the classical lifts and a more like, let's say, balanced approach when it comes to like wacky exercises. But he was way bigger, way stronger when he was doing the classical exercises. But now that he's doing these better exercises, he's smaller, less defined. How does that work? Shouldn't you be improving? It's called bodybuilding. You should be getting bigger. Strength training. You should be getting stronger. The body and strength doesn't care what the tool is. You should be getting better. If you're not, ask yourself that question. Can you feel the muscle contract more? Maybe. Does that mean it's effective? No, because there's load, time under tension, your diet plays a role. The rest of this stuff, it's just fucking bullshit. Don't always follow the crowd. Don't always follow the masses. Everyone knows the things that have worked for basically a century. The core principles have not changed. Progressive overload, sets and reps, rest, recovery, good enough diet. Don't do too much volume. Don't do too little volume. Don't do too high frequency. Don't do too high intensity. You need to find these variables that work for you. Exercise selection, there's no magic assortment of exercises that's going to give you more gains than less. That's for you to figure out. You just got to be smart. Just because someone has a lot of followers doesn't mean they don't have shit to say. Means absolutely nothing. That's all for today. That was a mouthful. I went totally off script. Take care.